everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and this is Mission Keto, and today's video is a meal prep video, and as the thumbnail says, it is a meal prep video. Anyone can benefit from this meal prep except for maybe vegetarians and vegans. You know, hey, to each his own, but we do meat here. We do meat, and anybody, if you are eating meat in your diet, even if you're doing keto or not, this could be something that you'd be interested in. But we are going to use a brand new product. So I was contacted by Tastee to see if I wanted to review their new air fryer that is coming out. And you guys know, I have an air fryer. I love it. I have told you guys about yours, about it, and you've purchased it and love it. I'm only testing this one out because I do think that it would be beneficial. First of all, let me show you the box that it comes in. So here it is. Kind of gives you a little diagram of what it is. It's 5.5 quarts, and let me tell you a couple fun things about it. So it's got a smart probe, which basically it has a meat thermometer built inside of it. So while it's cooking, you know that you're gonna get your meat cooked the desired temperature, and I think that's very important. If you're on this diet or carnivore or whatever, and you're making like a steak or something, you want it to be good. You don't want it to be chewy. You don't want to be overcooked. You don't want it to be undercooked if it's chicken. So I think that that's very important. That was what was very intriguing to me. It's got an app with it, a wireless connectivity and smart control. So I can't wait to dig into that and to see what that entails. Preset programs, so it's already got stuff. Hey, if you want to cook chicken tenders, or if you want to cook this steak, certain steaks also, it's got that. And healthier cooking, as we all know, you're not needing oil and all of that stuff. So let's do an unboxing and see what it is. I'm pretty excited to test this out. Okay, so it's very lightweight, which I liked. It came with a cookbook, which I also liked, and packaged very well so far. Okay, so a couple things I want to point out already. So you guys know we are living in our RV now, and it has very limited space in ours. We have a Class C, and this is smaller. It's not as wide as the other one that I had, and that was taking up a lot of my counter space, and it was, as much as I loved that one, it was very stressful because I need counter space. I like to cook, right? And we have our coffee maker too. So I like that this is taking less space, and I feel like it would be easier for me to maybe move a lot more. It's a lot less heavy as well. It is smaller as well than I'm used to. I'm not used to a basket one, this kind of basket look of an air fryer, but I'm not mad about it. You can see the inside of the basket here, and I'm going to get some liners too, so I don't have issues. I want to get those square liners. I saw them on Amazon. And then it's got a tray here, so you can either put it this way, I'm guessing, if you want to cook something and have it aired out from underneath, or I'm imagining you can even put it there. So very cool. I like that it came inside there. And yeah, so I'm going to take a few minutes to kind of go through here. You might want to see my face now. I'm going to take a few minutes to kind of go through the instruction manual, download the app, all of that. I think all of your controls are up at the top, and it's like electronic. I will definitely show you that stuff. It came with a quick user manual, but since it was sped up, you might not have seen this very well, but look at this. It's got 50 air fryer recipes in here. So yes, maybe it's not keto. However, this is where I get my inspiration, when I see things like this, and then I can be like, oh, well, we can do this, but we'll do it keto, that kind of thing. So pretty excited. It's a good size. Wow, look at that with pictures. Ooh, I'm liking that. The tuna. I have always looked for a way. Yeah, so actually, I mean, it's meat. So there's definitely a way we can make a lot of this stuff. So even vegetables in here. Popcorn, that's pretty funny. Smoked beef jerky, that's cool. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of options in here. So I'll be back when we start meal prepping, and I'll show you the app and all of that too. Hey everyone, well, it has been a couple of days. I'm in different clothes, and I'm in, look, I found my apron, my Mission Keto apron that Andy made me, and I love it. So I thought I would use it today for my meal prep. This meal prep is going to take a couple of days to do just because it's so different in the RV. It really is. But we are going to make everything in this new air fryer. I've had a chance to use it a couple of times too. I did not film those because I was just kind of getting the, you know, the idea of how it works and everything, so it would be best to show you guys, and it's actually so simple. It does have an app that comes with it, so I'm going to share that with you shortly, a little bit about, you know, that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There are even more recipes on the app than there are in this cookbook also. But we're going to be making my bacon burger bites, which I know you guys love those. We love them too. Actually, Andy does. You know, I've made these 100 million times and I've never tried one. I think I'm going to try one today. But we have got our bacon and we've got a bunch of ground beef and some seasoning. But I'm going to switch it up a little today. And you can see Ralphie's dog food up there. Sorry, I try to get that out of there. We're going to put a little bit of cheese in the middle of it this time, okay? Because if I'm going to try it, I want cheese involved. So we are going to do that. I will speed that version up, and I will show you like me getting those prepped and ready to go. And then I'll talk about the app as well. We are also today going to make chicken teriyaki, or teriyaki chicken. Actually, we'll be doing that tomorrow, but it'll be part of this video because I'm super excited about it. And we might be making one other thing, but I can't make a whole heck of a lot of stuff because I don't have a large fridge to put it in. But I definitely want to have some of this stuff just ready to go so we have a quick lunch available to us, and we're gonna see. We're gonna compare. I did want to tell you about the I'll show you the electronics when I make something, and then I want to show you the probe on the side. It is so quick and easy to like pull out and wrap it back up and put it back in there. It's easy. I haven't had any issues so far, so I'm loving that about it. So yes, let's get started on the bacon burger bites. All right, so as you can see, here they are. Don't they look like little packages, little meat packages? I think they're so cute. I really do. I cut the bacon in half and then I wrap one half around. I go through all of them first, make sure I have enough bacon, and then usually I do, but then I'll put another one around it. So the whole thing is pretty much covered in bacon. Now, you can season them again on top, which I'll probably do that once I get it in the air fryer. But let me show you. I did get liners. I did get the liners for this thing. I'll have them in my Amazon storefront also. But this little thing, couple of things I want to talk about real quick. This whole thing can go in your dishwasher. It is probably better to hand wash it, but if you're in a bind and you've had like a big get together or something and you just want to get things clean, it can go in the dishwasher. I don't have a dishwasher, so I'm hand washing. This thing comes out and it's got rubber feet at the bottom, or legs, so I love that about it. But all of it is dishwasher safe, which I really like. I have had no problem cleaning it, which is great also, because you know, when you're on carnivore and stuff like that, you're having a lot of oils and fats that you got to clean up. Ralphie, get. Ralphie is getting into the garbage because I had all that meat in there. So that's what we're doing. So what I'll do is I'll set these in here. And it is, you want to put the bacon seam side down because you don't want it to, like, you know how bacon is. It kind of has a mind of its own sometimes. But you're going to put them in here. It might not fit them all. That's okay. If we've got to do two, see that one, we need to do seam side down. They're going to shrink up a little bit also because it's ground beef. There's going to be a lot of grease too. So I'm not really super familiar with the liner, so it could make a really big greasy mess. Might be better for me to actually not have the liner, but listen, it's okay. So we're gonna do 9 at a time. We'll do another batch after. We're gonna do a little bit more seasoning. And what I love about it, I like to do square shape because I figure it's easier to wrap the bacon around it. You can do, I've seen some of you guys do like a rounder shape, and that, it's fine. You know, you can do whatever seasoning you want to, which is great. That is what's so great about recipes and people giving you ideas on things. You build from it and do what you love with it. So we're gonna bring it over here. I'm just gonna stop it and bring it over to the air fryer. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and stick this in. Pretty simple, very simple, and it is very lightweight. I've gotta turn this light off here so we can see the controllers and everything. So we're gonna hit the power button. So, okay, so see, this is all of your options up here. You can designate it how you wanna do it. We are going to use the air fry option today. And I want it at 400 degrees. So you're gonna go up to 400. Then you're gonna hit this arrow and it'll go to the next one. How much time do you want? I think 20 minutes is good because it does tell me halfway through that I need to shake it or whatever. And then we're gonna hit play and it's gonna start cooking. So about halfway through, I will say this, listen, it is a lot quieter than my other one also, which my other one was quieter than my Ninja, so I find that funny. There is a light feature on here, and so you can see through it. And this can be washed because it's part of the handle here, so I like that. It's not going to get a buildup of a lot of grease and dirt to where you can't end up seeing through there like my last one. So just another pro that I like about it. So let's get these cooked. I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Okay, we're about halfway through, and look at these. These are looking good. This is what I'm used to. I want to see them looking a little bit brown. We're gonna flip each one of these over, cook them on the other side, and then I'll show you what they look like when they're completely done. But so far, so good. I like it. Okay, so it beeped and said it was done. And when it beeped and told me it was done, my phone sent me a message that said it was done too. So if you're in another room, you have your phone, you're on a call with someone, whatever it may be, that's great. I feel like that's a great little feature to have from the app. So here they are. Oh, wow. I've never done it with the cheese before. See how the cheese is starting to ooze out? Bacon burger bites. This is what's for dinner or meal prep. So we're going to cook the other ones too. All right, so my bacon burger bites with a little bit of cheese inside are done. And look at that. Don't they look delicious? They actually do. And you can really make, this was 1 pound of ground beef and just a little over half a pound of bacon. So it just depends. Make it your own. But this is definitely something that you can make plenty of. You don't even have to cook them. You could stick them in the freezer after you make them and then just air fry them as you need them. So that's an option too if you're like doing heavy duty meal prep one day. But that is the first thing that we have made in our meal prep video. Hey everyone, welcome back. It is the next day and we are going to make one more thing in this meal prep for in the air fryer. I want to showcase the probe, that thermometer probe that is included in it. And it just tells you the temperature of the meat and make sure you're cooking it to the desired temperature. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to take you over to the air fryer in just a minute and show it to you and show you how it works. But I have got some chicken marinating. This is chicken breast. There's probably like 5 or 6 chicken breasts in here, and they are marinating in the Primal Kitchen teriyaki that I just recently purchased at the grocery store, and specifically for this chicken. So I'm excited about it. It is very delicious. I am also having a cup of coffee. Look at this. The forest is strong with this one. How cute is that, right? We got this mug at the KOA. I think it was the KOA, yeah, that we stayed at on our way in South Carolina. But anyway, so let's bring you over here and I will show you how the probe works. And then at the very end, I'm going to go over pros and cons of this air fryer and let you be the judge. What do you think? Okay, so you see on the side compartment, there's this little rectangle thing right here. And this spot here pulls out. And here is the probe. and it's very cool actually. So simple. I was very excited that it was very user friendly. Over here on this side, you have the spot that you plug it in. So let me unravel it here with one hand. See how easy though? It literally just comes out of here. That easy. And you can just pop this right back in over there. So you've got the probe that you're gonna put in here. Make sure I got it in all the way. There you go. And then this is what is going to stick into your desired meat. So we are doing chicken breast this time. I'm gonna put the chicken breast on the grate there, and we're going to cook it. So let me go ahead and get the chicken in there, and then I will show you how we're going to put the probe in and all of that. All right, so in the recipe cookbook beginner's guide that they give you, it tells you in the beginning how to use it. It tells you the best place to put. You're going to put the probe thermometer into the thickest section at the center of the meat. So that is what we're going to do. Since I'm working with, you know, holding onto the camera and my other hand's free, I'm going to do it, and then we're going to pop it in there. And then this kind of tells you the different temperatures for the way you want your food cooked. So with chicken, you really got to cook it all the way through, right? If you want it a little bit juicy, it says 145, springy, firm, etc. So I think we'll go with 150 degrees is where I want that one to go. So let's do this. Okay, so you see I have the probe in there, and I want to show you how easy it is to close the air fryer even while the probe is there. See? Isn't that cool? Okay, so I have to turn this light off, like I said, because I can't see the top of this. So we are going to go with the chicken. We're not doing a wing, so these arrows guide you. Leg, no. Breast. That's what we're doing. And then we just hit play, and it starts cooking. And now we're just going to wait until it gets to the desired temperature. And it's so quiet too. I love it. All right, quick update. So it has 11 minutes left, and you can see that it has changed degrees. So we're at 119. So I want to get between 145 and 150. So yeah, I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so here we are. It's at 146 degrees, the internal temperature. So that was like 145 was like juicy, and I wanted it to be between 145 and 150. So we are at the perfect spot. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this out, and we'll cut into it and make sure that it is not pink. Oh, it looks really good. It looks really good. I always love what teriyaki marinade does to anything, any kind of meat. It like just makes it look a little crispy, browner. So yeah, let's cut this open. I'm excited to get into this. Okay, so here's the piece of chicken. We're gonna cut into it, and as you can see, Ralphie is very excited about this chicken also. The juices are running clear, so that's good. This is not the one that I had the probe in, but I wanted to show that also, even if it didn't have the probe in it, oh yeah, looking good. It is juicy. All right, so there you have it. That is the meal prep that I have done today. I know it wasn't a very large one, but again, I don't have a lot of large areas to put food. So we've got some chicken breast done. We've got the bacon burger bites. And all in all, my impression of the Tastee air fryer that I got, pros and cons. Some big pros for me is it doesn't take up as much counter space as my last one. It is smaller, it is more lightweight, you know, easier to move and be portable. But in the same sense, the smallness also gives me smaller area to cook with also. So there's less that I was able to do in it. I had to do two different trials of the meal prep, of the bacon burger bites. You know what I mean? So I had to do that twice. I couldn't put them all in one and cook it and then be done. So it's just a matter of what works best for you. So right now though, it's just Andy and I in this small space. So this is actually working very great for us. It does have that cool app feature, so I don't know how much I will use that. However, I was thinking about it. I'm like, what if I'm outside doing something and my phone goes off and reminds me that the food is done? So that is a good thing. Maybe you're going to be at home and in another room and it'll notify you. So there is some positives to that. The probe thing I'll probably use just occasionally as well. I do like that it's just easy to put back up and wind back up, but I don't cook a lot of steaks for myself, and Andy does, but I don't know how often we're really going to use that probe. Last but not least, and probably one of the biggest things for me, is the cleanup. A lot of this just gets thrown in the dishwasher, or you just hand wash it. You don't have to worry about certain mechanisms and parts of it getting wet and ruining, you know, like some. This whole basket removes and can be hand washed, and I really like that, because there's certain things that it's hard to clean because it might have some of the electronic stuff inside of the basket. This is not the case. So there you have it, guys. At the time of making this, they did say that they were going to give $30 discount to anyone that is interested. At the time of me filming this, I don't have that yet, so I'm waiting on it. So if you are interested, please make sure you go to the description down below. I'll make sure that that is there for you if you are interested in trying this air fryer. I'm interested in trying. I'm definitely going to use it. We use an air fryer almost every single day, and I'm excited to try some of the recipes in that cookbook also that comes with it. The other good thing about the app is there are more recipes inside the app too. So Tastee, thank you for sending me the air fryer to try out and review and share with our friends and subscribers. And if you're interested, the info will be down below. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.